Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 13 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft2 series. Just me today, hanging out. Maybe somebody will join us a little bit later, we'll find out. But my plan for today, deal with item storage, because we are hurting just a bit. And I think it's about time we checked into what RF Tools has to offer with item storage. Now there's actually a few options here. All of them good. But I'm not sure if any one option is perfect for us. So maybe we'll play with a couple of the options that we have available and work our way up from there. So there's a few things here. Let's see. There is the modular storage block, which can accept one of these storage modules, tier 1, 2, and 3, for storing items. So think of this basically like a chest. It doesn't even require power. That's how simple it is. The other thing we're going to take a look at maybe having is the remote storage block. This can store up to 4 storage modules, which can actually hold items. Kind of AE2-ish, but really not. But if it helps make it consider that way, maybe a little bit. And remote storage tablets can access them remotely. But then there's also the storage scanner, which is around here somewhere. I think if I just search for storage, it'll probably get us everything we want. Modular storage, remote storage, and storage scanner. This can scan nearby inventories, including chests and other stuff that will allow you to search for items. But it doesn't work so hot with the remote storage. So it's weird. We're going to have to come up with a good solution. I think the first thing we're going to want to do is at least craft one of these. So let's get some stuff. We're going to want a machine frame. We're going to want some of this stuff. And we're going to want some chests. Perfect. I'm going to make a pair of these modular storage blocks. Sweet. The other thing we're going to want is storage modules. So tier 1 storage modules can store 100 stacks. Which isn't bad. 100 stacks is about as much as a diamond chest can hold. Tier 2 can store 200 stacks, and Tier 3 can store 300 stacks, so we can actually store quite a lot of stuff in a Tier 3 storage module, which is cool. I don't know if it will retain the items that it has in it. That's actually something I should test. Maybe I'll test it now. Yeah, that would be cool. Let's do that. So let's make a tier 1. That's just nuggets, gold, redstone, chest. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. So let's get a bunch of chests here. We're going to want gold, iron, nuggets. Cool. And we'll make a tier 1 of these dudes. I'm going to want 2 of these for now. And let's give it a go. So pretty neat interface. You place your tier 1 storage module here, and now it's capable of holding 100 stacks of items. So boom, I just put in 5 dirt and so we're now using 9 stacks, right? And it's not like AE. So if you put like 2 sets of gold in there, that's 2 stacks. That's not one item type like applied energistics would be. You can also change this, so you can make it look a little different, which is neat. You can sort on name or number of items and that kind of stuff, so that's kind of cool. So I mean, if we put other stuff in there, I mean, there's other sorting options available that don't seem to be behaving super well right now. There we go. There we go, cool. Sort on name, sort on count. Cool. So that's neat. Compact equal stacks would be something like if you did this, and then boom. So remember, it's not an AE system. It's a chest with 300 slots. That's really the way you want to think of it. But the items are stored on this module, which is neat. So you can swap modules in and out, and then you can put, you know, that in there, and then this in here, and see how it's storing stuff. So it's kind of AE-ish, but not really. If that's helpful at all, it's probably not. Let's test something. So I'm going to put something in there I don't really care about, like 5 dirt. And we're going to upgrade this to a tier 2 module. So you can see it's got 1 out of 100 stacks. We take a tier 2 module. So let's put this in here, chest, gold, nether quartz, redstone. This, and that. Oh, cool. 1 of 200 stacks. Nice. So you can upgrade them, and they will retain their items. That's good to know, because it means I don't have to jump right to tier 3 on everything. Tier 1 and 2 are pretty cheap, but tier 3 starts to get expensive. It's like 2 gold and 2 blocks of quartz and a block of redstone. That's tier 3. Not crazy. but not something I also want to spend right now. Also note you can search for stuff too, which is nice. So if I just want to search for gold, or if I want to search for dirt, cool. That's nifty. So I'm thinking I'm going to want at least another tier 2. Redstone, quartz, gold, and chest. Cool. And then we can have a second modular storage here. Okay. So now we've got 2. Nice. So we've got 2 modular storages. Let's take a look at what I might want to do. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to want a line of these. Pretty similar to the system that I've got now. The only problem I have is filtering. And I want to filter, so I'm going to need a hopper, paper, red. Okay, cool. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to need more wood. I'm going to want a lot of chests for this build that I'm doing here. Let's get a few hoppers. Cool. A little bit more iron. Which I know it seems like we're low on, but to do smelt. So that's cool. To do, figure out how to item transfer or liquid transfer with this mod pack. It's very funny how like difficult it is to come up with automation options. I've got a couple things I'd like to automate today, but like I'm struggling to find ways to automate certain things that I want to do. It's a little bit crazy. So let's make an item filter. Paper, that's all we need. Should have paper laying around here somewhere. I know I made a bunch when I went trading for emeralds last episode. Oh, you guys don't stack. I hate you. That'll do. That'll do. Cool. So filters are neat. You can just right-click them and bring up a nice little UI. So you can only filter on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 item types. Doesn't sound terrible. You can also filter by mod, so you only have to match the mod, so that'll be useful. So let's come up with first a filter for all the dirt and stuff that I'm going to want to have. So temporarily, I'm going to place these extra filters in here. Let's clean up a little bit of our inventory so that we have a clear amount of stuff here. I was also doing a little bit of testing. It went all right. So to filter on, we're going to want cobble, netherrack, dirt, diorite, obsidian, andesite, granite, favorited? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Stone, clay, glass, wool, sand. That'll be good for now. And I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah, no, that's not a good idea. Let's try that again. A little bit more carefully. That should do. So I'm going to put all these in here. Cool. And did I get to wood? We'll probably want each type of wood in there. And this type of clay. Is there anything else I would really like? Sleepy time. Just because... I see you, zombie. That should be cool. So now if I put the filter in here, not in there, in this slot, there's also this thing, generic storage. This module extends the module storage block with support for sorting items in general. I have no idea what that means. RF Tools book, help me out. I know I don't need it for what I want to do, but now I'm wondering what it is. Remote storage block, offline access, That stuff is true. That's true. Okay, cool. I have no idea what that thing's for. But that's okay, we don't have to worry about it. So if I put this stuff in here, notice I can shift click these items in, but if I shift click anything else, nope. It'll only allow me to shift click items into the inventory if they match the filter, which is cool. I'm very happy about that. That works perfectly. Now, can I come in here and hit 5? No, I can't. What if I do that? Nope, just curious if that worked. It doesn't. But that's okay. So I can shift-click items in there that match the filter. I cannot shift-click items in there that don't match the filter. Pretty cool. All right. That's neat. So let's next look at... So that's cool. Now, I should be able to easily move this, which is pretty ideal. I think the next one that I want to look at is this chest is a giant mess. I might want to split this into 2 chests, one for mob drops and one for plants and animal stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Can I put oak planks in here? I want to add oak planks to my filter. We're getting pretty sparse on what we can filter anymore, so let's keep that in mind. Okay. For the time being, ooh, I should probably put end stone in there, shouldn't I? Alright, so that's the last bit of filtering I can do. Oh, cool. You can right-click the module on there and it installs it. That's neat. Okay, generic storage module. I have to figure out what this does. Alright, guys, we're back. I had recorded... Ooh, nice. Wow, I didn't even see this guy here. Get back here, you. He just kind of appeared out of nowhere. I'm looking for a water temple, and a water guardian just happened to spawn right where I was standing, just as I started to record the episode. Come here, you guys. Nice. I'll take it any day. Yes, I'm after prismarine shards, as you can guess, because I want to do some more things with power and such. I actually recorded another segment, but for some reason it like derped up and the footage isn't there. But I'll be honest, it wasn't super exciting anyway, so I'll recap what you guys missed in a minute here. I'm just currently flying around looking for what might look like a water temple. And of course generating new terrain, so lagging the server a little bit. Not the end of the world. I wish I knew what a water temple looked like on the map. That would be pretty useful to me right now. I don't think I've found one. I honestly don't even know what they look like. I'm assuming that they would be pretty obvious, right? Like, it would be like, oh yeah, that's clearly a water temple, I'm guessing, but I don't know. Let's head... this way. I'm going to teleport back to my base in a minute here, but I need more prismarine shards, so that's why I'm out looking for water temples. And it was very lucky that there just happened to be a... I'm liking that Cork adds that ability for them to spawn just anywhere. That's very nice. Yeah, definitely not seeing a water temple in the immediate area, do I? I kind of like combed around throughout my map. I'm not really seeing anything that jumps out at me as what might be a water temple. I could pop over in this direction. There's like a lot of water up there. That's out by T-Love's base, I think. So maybe I'll look in that general area. Luckily for now, I don't have too much of a problem. So let's take a look at what I did back at the base in the little bit of footage that was lost and catch back up on where we're at right now. So, fish can go away. I made a couple more modular storages. This one is holding all my plant-based life forms, so seeds and wheat and pretty much anything that grows. And this one up here is mob drops. That's pretty much what I did. I set up some filters for them. So filters here. Cool. And then I also discovered, by the way, that you can just right-click the filter to install it. Also, check it out. I no longer have the auto base thing here, and when I close the inventory, it resets it. There's a client-side config option that you can do for both of these settings, which I just changed. So between segments there, I closed my client, changed that config setting, and reopened it. Very much the way I would want it to work. So I'm happy about that change. Nice, right? So those are the 3 guys I've got set up. So that's cool. I made a couple more modular storages. I made another tier 2 modular storage. Let me do one more modular storage here. And these aren't going to stay this way, but we'll see. So let's put all this away, sort that, sort this. Cool. So I'm going to want this guy to be my rare and useful items chest. So gunpowder I already filtered. Iron, ender pearls. Sure, why not? I don't know how those got in there. Diamonds. That sounds cool, right? We'll leave this in here. So that was diamonds that I left off with, right? So prismarine. Chests, I don't even know how that managed to happen. Blaze powder should probably be in the mob drops one. So let me get the mob drops filter and put blaze powder in it. That's better. Cool. Did I put ender pearls in there? Yeah, ender pearls can stay in there. That's fine. I guess the resonating redstone crystals can hang out, and it's probably good for now. So you get installed in there. Nice. Okay, so now that we've got these 4 things up and running, let's look at the storage scanner. Now the storage scanner does need power, so I'm probably going to, for now, where's my thing? There it is. Set that to output power on the top. I also need to automate this because I discovered, this stinks, coal generators use coal even when their internal buffer is full. So like, it just eats all the coal you give it, regardless of whether it has anywhere for the power to go. So we're going to need to turn this off. Unfortunately, it doesn't respond to redstone signals to turn it off. So I've come up with a way to do it. It's a little bit annoying, but it'll be fun to automate, presumably. But I do need more prismarine shards. So you can go away. Did I add prismarine to this? Nope, but I did now. And then you can go in there. Perfect. So these guys are filtered, and you might be wondering, why am I filtering this? Well, the filters not only respond to what you can shift click and place in there, but it also responds to what can automatically be inserted by the storage scanner. Nice. So let's make one. Storage scanner requires a machine frame, so we're going to need you. And then we're also going to need some redstone, a couple ender pearls, and that looks like about it. Maybe a little bit of wood. Storage scanner. I've got about 3 more, you guys. I forgot to get gold. Cool. So the storage scanner, boink, right there, is pretty cool. First, you can expand the radius of the scan. So let's make it like 5 blocks and see if you pick up the modular storages. Cool. So it can actually detect all the inventories nearby. So like this iron chest, for example. Nice. Or this iron chest. And you can actually double click on an item and it pulls it out of the chest and places it into the inventory there, which is awesome. But that's not what we're going to do. Well, it is what we're going to do, but we're not going to do it with iron chests. The other thing you can do is sort this. So like modular storage 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm going to move these up as high as they can go. The order here matters because you can also put items in to an inventory if you star it. So when you put the star on here, notice how it says routable. Anything with a star, if you place an item in this blue slot, it will try to insert it into one of these slots. How cool is that? So for example, if I put a stack of redstone in here, boom, notice it put it in this modular storage. Even if this one's highlighted and I put a redstone in there, it didn't go into this one, it didn't go into this one, it didn't go into this one. It went to the first one that was available. Nice. I think I can shift click as well. Awesome. Gold. can't go anywhere because apparently I derped and forgot to put gold in the filter. Oh, yeah. So let's do, where is gold? So notice that as soon as I took the filter out, it put the gold right in. So yeah, derp on Dyer's part. So now we put this in there and boom, it went in there. So Master Blood Orb, for example, doesn't have anywhere to go. Chests don't have anywhere to go. Cobblestone did not go into the first one because of the filter. So it went into this one. Nice. And I can double click and get it back out. Cool, right? So that's kind of my plan. We can also pipe items into here. So what I'd like to do, if it's cool with you guys, which I'm going to assume it will be, probably put an iron chest up here, and this will be my auto sorting chest. And I think I'll sleep through the night briefly. Whoosh. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a transfer node. This, okay, so that glass is what I need. Oh, you can also search in here. Check that out. Boom, boom. Awesome, right? How cool is that? The answer is very cool. Thank you very much. So let's do that. So we're gonna make, I don't have any smoothstone on me, but I will now. So transfer pipes. That's what I get for testing everything with redstone. Cool. Wow, I got a stack from that? Sweet. And then the one of these dudes for a transfer node. So I believe that if I do something like this, and then I place redstone in here. So let's see. Currently we have 64 and 61. If I put redstone in here, it's doing one item at a time, and it's making its way into here, and it's sorting it appropriately. Now we don't want to do one item at a time, obviously, because that would be awful. So extra utilities. Do you have a stack that I can do, or is it just speed upgrades? So upgrade base, upgrade mining, upgrade speed, upgrade stack. Increases the number of upgrades. Cool. Level 1, 4x, level 2, 16x, level 3, 64x. Okay. So upgrade base is resonator with weighted pressure plate. So we're going to need resonators, and we're going to need extra utilities power in order to make some of the sorting stuff that I want. Oh, the tangled web we weave. Also, hassle among hassles. This thing is only available here now. That's not cool. This is the side effect of not having a power transfer system. So there's sort of a way to transfer power right now, but I need more prismarine shards, which is why I was out looking. Oh, yes, and I left this in my inventory to show you guys what this does. Generic storage module. So you can sort on name or sort on count. If you put this in, you can now sort on name, sort on count, sort on generic type. No idea what that means. Sort on mod, sort on name, sort on count. So not the most useful upgrade in the world, but it does something. So that's cool. So I mean, we can at least sort of sort this stuff. So my plan is we're going to use modular storage as a sorting system with the storage scanner. We will allow all the modular storage types to occur, and then eventually we will have a 5th or 6th or whatever number of modular storages. The last one on the bottom of the list here will be unfiltered, and that'll be your miscellaneous junk chest. Sound like a cool plan? So what I need now is to work on extra utilities. So we're going to need power. So let's see. If I remember correctly, we have to start with solar panels. Right. Because in order to get lava generators, we're going to need stone burnt, which is in a resonator, right? And is that true for... Gives 2 GP when placed over fire. That's cool. Creative generator. Lunar panel. Watermill also requires stone burnt. Windmill also requires stone burnt. Yeah. Flowing water blocks. The higher the level, the more GP. Source and full blocks do not count. Okay. Max power 4. Interesting. We might try that out. But lava first, because Clearly, lava's not too hard at the moment. But we're going to need stone burnt, which means we're going to need solar panels, which means we're going to need lapis. Polished stone is just bricks like that. Okay. So that's polished stone. We're going to want some of you and some of you. And by the way, this is made with an ender shard, 4 redstone. That's not a big deal to craft. We're getting there with ender pearls. My ender pearl generator. So let's make a dozen of these for now. That should be cool. Let's put them up on our roof. How's that sound? Let's make another dozen. Beautiful. That looks pretty cool, right? All right, so now that that's up and running, we're going to want the resonator, which is block of coal and redstone and iron. Redstone, iron, block of coal. To-do list includes a lot. Make 2 of these? Do I have enough for that? I do. Nice. Big time to-do list. Let's throw... There we go. Stack of iron in here. Thank you, sir. Gotta do something with these chickens. I know. I really do. So much stuff to do. So for now, you guys can just hang out up here. And as I recall, stone burned is just polished stone in here. So I'm going to put 20 in you and 20 in you. So it requires 8 GP. So, I mean, that's not terrible. Because we've got 24 at the moment. It's going to need 16 in total. So I can actually go with a third resonator. Let's get food. Let's cook you. Missing iron and a block of coal. That's not terrible. Iron, are you smelted yet? You are. Nice. Resonator needs 5. I hear a zombie somewhere. That should be enough for now. Cool. And cool. All right, back in a minute when these are, well, actually they look pretty close to being done cooking. So what do I need for upgrade bases? Oh, right, it was just, I wanted the stone burn to have more power. But to be honest with you, I could probably just put this in here for now. Let that cook. This, I needed gold. Weighted pressure plate in here, right? And then upgrade base, we're just going to need a gold ingot and a diamond. And that should get me a stack upgrade. So that's actually pretty close to what I made this whole purpose for. Upgrade stack, cool. Increases the number of items. Level 1 is 4. I don't know what that means. So if I put this, so that did the thing, and it did it at a stack, so that's cool. All right, nice. And if I put these in here, boom and boom. Pretty quick. I could even put speed upgrades if I wanted to. Why not? Sweet. So you to here, to here, to here. It's not bad. Maybe I can even get creative flight soon. If I remember correctly, rings are not terribly hard. Do they require another star still? They don't. I just need to capture a ghast and a bat. Doesn't seem that terrible. Pretty soon. Speed upgrades. Is this thing using grid power? I don't think it does. I think that's a bug. Because I think it's linking to one of these. Does it use grid power? Interesting. Not sure if bug. Oh yeah, that's definitely faster. Cool. Okay, so that's working. So let's do this. If I were to have one more modular storage block, and this is going to be my miscellaneous junk modular storage block, and then we're going to want another tier 2. So chest, tier 1, storage upgrade, gold nuggets, iron. In a moment, this will be better. Iron and redstone. I upgraded my smelter at some point. Alright, so you can become that. You can become one of these. One of these. You can be this. Now we want to rescan. Boom. We should have a new modular storage in here somewhere. I might have to bump this out one radius block. There it is, modular storage. We're going to move you up. Right underneath this one, and we're going to star it, right? So what this should allow is that if I put glass in there, it's not going to land in here. It's going to land in the one that allows glass, right? Boom. Coal, arrows, all this cool stuff, right? Everything shouldn't be sorting into here yet, so 0 out of 200, right? So things are sorting appropriately. Coal, arrows went into here, yes. Nice. That's actually very cool. But then something that it doesn't know what to do with, say potatoes, should get sorted into here. Nice. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so auto sorting, right? Very cool. And it should be relatively easy to move this stuff. So I'm probably going to have like similar to this system here. And then I might have a column of like a few of these for different mod related items. I mean, right now I just have a mods chest. I might have like 2 or 3 mods chests for the different mods that we've got on here, and then we can expand from there. But we'll see. And I can always change it out because I can filter on mods, so that's cool. Let's do this. Let's sort. So I'm going to... Clearly, most of my junk is probably going to land in here. But at least for now, I can clear this stuff out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move everything into here. And it should do a good job of sorting it. Had I had something that can move this chest, it probably would have been a little bit easier, but that's cool. The one bummer for me is that I'm going to have a lot of stuff listed here, but that shouldn't be too big a deal. Nice. So this chest is now empty, and we can move on to like this one, for example. I'm going to do the rest of this off camera, don't worry. Cool. I'll even sort that, and I'll keep the modular storage on me for now. How are these things doing, by the way? Oh. Ah, it's nighttime, so this isn't running anymore. That's why. Cool. All right, I think we're doing good here. So let's come back in a minute, and let's see. Did you finish clearing? Yeah, let's come back in a minute. Wow, we didn't really have that much stuff land in miscellaneous junk, did we? I mean, everything pretty much sorted beautifully. That's what I wanted to see. How cool is that, huh? I like it. All right. All right, so amazingly, we've already wrapped up the episode. So I'm having fun with modular storage. There's more to check out with RF tools in the modular storage system. What I'm going to do between episodes, hopefully, is look around for and hopefully find a water temple, because I want more prismarine shards. And if I can find a way to farm some more of these, prismarine shards are used for the power cell, and that means I can make more power cells. And with RF tools, you can link power cells remotely, almost like Tesseracts. There's a little bit of power loss, but there's a power cell card used to connect a power cell multi-block. So you can basically have a power cell here that's receiving power from your generator, and a power cell somewhere else, and they'll be linked, and that's a way to transfer power around. So basically we're gonna, like, our only option is like multiple power cells. I don't think there's anything in this pack right now that allows us to do power transfer. Like, there's no cables, there's no conduits, there's nothing. So, challenges. But I'm having fun overcoming them, because so far, I've managed to automate a lot of stuff in creative ways. Blood magic and RF tools is definitely helping. Like, I automated obsidian. How cool is that? And I automated a few other things. So, for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time. Gravel. Did I not put gravel in this filter? You should probably have gravel in you. Yeah, we'll come back next time. What can I put in here that's not going to make much sense? You know what? Probably not going to get much jungle wood. How's that? Cool. This is the one, right? Yes. And we'll have some more fun with RF tools and hopefully finding the things that we want to find. Direwolf20 signing off. Take it easy.